This month's pillar of the order is unity, and character focus is forgiveness. Preparing for our first annual St. Mary salutes over the past month, the unity of our council, in particular its officers, stood out as the primary focus for this month's reflection. It is my hope that I can bring the connection of forgiveness as well. One of my goals as Grand Knight, and one I will continue to strive for, is unity within our council. Unity fits very well the theme established for this fraternal year of no sheep, only shepherds. A shepherd's mentality puts the council into equal priority and the rest of his life, another idea often reflected upon this year. A shepherd's mentality realizes our council and our order are a brotherhood, a fraternity. At no time in our council and in our order is there ever room for one's personal views, opinions, biases, or politics that could be used to elevate himself above a brother or cause division amongst the fraternity, as this would be counterproductive to unity. As I mentioned at the first annual St. Mary Salutes dinner, my job as Grand Knight is not as difficult as people might imagine or think, because of the support and unity of not only our council, but in particular its officers. As this fraternal year closes, I wanted to reflect on what the unity of our officers has meant to me and to the council. Unity with our officers starts in my mind with our Deputy Grand Knight, Dan Swartz. This past year has brought Dan and I, as well as our families, even closer together. Dan's personality and leadership qualities are just similar enough to mine, yet different enough that we can balance each other out. Dan and I make nearly all executive decisions of the council together, and I appreciate that he can tell me what I need to hear, even if it isn't always what I want to hear. Our treasurer, Tony Douglas, has become what I have said is our chief of wisdom. Tony's experiences in life as a knight and as a Catholic gentleman are irreplaceable to what we do and who we are as knights. Similarly, John McAvoy's wealth of knowledge, experience as a knight, and as a Catholic example are a huge asset to this council when paired with his leadership, organization, and dedication to his post of financial secretary. Our Chancellor, Tom Perez, brings a unique perspective of business savvy and skills, along with his ability to talk and deal with people, gives us as officers a direction of thinking we may not otherwise have. One of the greatest strengths of our officers, and perhaps the best example of unity, is how many of our past Grand Knights hold a position within this year's council. I am most proud and honored to have past Grand Knights Felipe Rangel, Richard McAfee, Ken Klingsley, John Collins, and Augie Cruz as part of our officer team. The perspective, wisdom, and knowledge these gentlemen share and bring to the table is something only 16 men before myself have ever had the privilege of gaining as Grand Knight of this council. Our council, and myself personally, benefit from the loyalty, hard work, dedication, and commitment to making our council a family from the leadership of Trustee Felipe Rangel. Same could be said for Richard McAfee, another of our trustees. Not only the interest he has taken for so long in making our council a success, but also the interest he has taken in helping my son, Will, in serving as an usher at the 11 a.m. Mass. I appreciate also Trustee Augie Cruz and his veteran leadership, along with his unwavering ability to be candid and honest about what he thinks is best for 10746. Our advocate, Ken Klingsley, has so willingly lent his knowledge and expertise of being a Grand Knight that he has become a mentor for me on this journey. I am proud of the way John Collins has taken on the role of lecturer and, in my opinion, done so in a way our order intends the lecturer position to be. No one in my 7 years of service to this council has prepared for this role and then used it to inspire his brother knights to be an example of what a Catholic gentleman should be the way John has. Will Carlson and Asalimo Amado are our inside and outside guards respectively. Each man is always willing to help at a moment's notice with any job or task, no matter how big or small, and work as hard as anyone in completing the tasks our council needs. Rarely are they even comfortable taking the small thank you that does not begin to cover the importance of what they do for our council. Lastly, as I mentioned at St. Mary's Salutes, the importance of our chaplain, Father Matthew. Sadly, in a few, and hopefully only a few, I believe, parishes, there are those priests who do not support groups essential to parish life, and such as ours and of the Altar and Rosary Society. Father Matthew has always given our council the freedom to meet, go about our business, and do our work of supporting him in our parish. We are lucky to have that at our council. If you did not attend this year's first ever St. Mary Salutes, be planning to do so next year after Easter. While an event such as this can never give the proper due, appreciation, or even recognize nearly everyone who deserves it, I am comfortable saying it was a very appropriate, joyous, and heartfelt way to start. Seeing our council work alongside our parish staff, priests, and Altar and Rosary Society for one common purpose and goal was moving for me and for others in many ways. Like any organization, group, church, parish, or family, not everyone sees eye to eye or can get along all the time. St. Mary's, in the past, has been no exception to such struggles. However, I have heard many within our parish comment how wonderful it is to see everyone involved with this event working with one common vision in mind: what was best for the parish. To me, this is a clear sign of what a family, of any kind, should be about: the willingness to set aside the wrongs of the past, find a place of forgiveness in order to achieve what is best for the whole. St. Mary's salutes in this entire fraternal year of 10746 are truly a testament to what unity and forgiveness can, are, and should be. May God bless you. God bless 10746 and the Knights of Columbus, and God bless St. Mary's Parish.